Alright, so part two. My pocket looks like it will work. I might just have to do some adjustments, but otherwise I think I'm on to something here where I can be walking and talking hands-free. The audio came out well. That was one of my concerns. So it's Thursday. I had a really good yesterday. Basically hit all my goals. There we go. And squatted some decent weight. Oh, squirrel. I think we got him now. Squirrel. And put up 220 on the military press, which I was feeling that last night. I woke up, I was hungry. Needed to get the calories in to repair the muscles that I tore up. Always good when a workout comes out well. I was a little sluggish in the morning yesterday. I didn't get out quite as early as I wanted to, but I did get out. And that's the important part. That you make sure you go out there regardless. Trying to figure out what type of bird that is. Looks like the puppy dogs are inside. So I'll get by them. They'll probably be waiting for me when I come back. Then we'll go up here to Mud Creek and see how that's doing. Oh, it's another beautiful day. Beautiful sunny day. It's gonna be 60 today. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, supposed to be in the 70s. Maybe get some rain. We don't know. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're in their pen. And that'll be a good day. In the 70s, and we could use some of the rain. I've already seen a squirrel on my hike on my drive in last night. I should have had my camera out. Came across a coyote, crossed my path, and soon after that there was two raccoons on the side of the road walking. Juveniles. But I was jamming the music. Never fails. When I got the camera out, I don't see much. And then when I got it playing music, they're leaping over my car. But I'll catch them here. Fields are down now, so it's gonna be a little bit easier to see. That coyote's got to have a den up there somewhere. Probably just right off Mud Creek, because I see him or her in that area all the time. So definitely gotta be pretty close to the home base. One neighbor I talked to yesterday, he was looking for reloads the other day. Actually, he was looking for 410, and I don't reload those. Told me he's gonna have to just find them out there somewhere. Yep. There we go. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Surprise, surprise, surprise. We have a vulture circling overhead. Who would have guessed? Then we'll come up here to Mud Creek and see if I sneak up on anything. So this is my cardio. Gets my heart rate up. I walk at a fairly brisk rate. I don't run. Running is actually tough on your joints, ankles and knees and hips. And in my opinion, walking is easier to do and doesn't tear you up as much. The whole idea of the walk is to get the heart rate up, get the muscles and tendons and ligaments full of blood and nutrients, and get everything kind of stretched out. And you're also burning calories. Whether I walk, skip, or run my 3-mile hike, I will burn the same amount of calories. This would be the amount of time that I do it in. Oh man, 2 cars, traffic jam. School bus. So here we are coming to Mud Creek. And I better knock down the, there we go. See if I can sneak up on the ducks. Possibly to cover that school bus noise. I might be able to catch them this time. I don't know why they're so jumpy. I don't hunt them. Alrighty. And this is usually where I kick them up. So no ducks. Check the sides there for maybe large fish or turtles. They should still be around. I did kick up some big fish out of here one time. And because we haven't had any rain, the water's a little bit more transparent. But it's called Mud Creek for a reason. Because generally it's very hard to see. There. So nothing really going on there. Let's continue our walk. So it's been a really good week. My daughter gets induced on Saturday, unless she decides to go on labor before that, so it still happen a day. But if it doesn't, then she can be getting induced on Saturday. So I should officially be a grandpa hopefully by Sunday. Obviously, Mom and I are very excited. I'm kind of waiting for that to happen. Go up to the neighbor here, so I'm going to pause this for a little bit. Okay, I'm back. I walked past the neighbors. I don't think they were aware I went by. It's not like I was in stealth mode, just walking at a normal pace. We're back in here in the wooded. Very beautiful area. Definitely, I'm sure there's some good deer hunting there. Yeah, we got somebody out on their skivvies. Got some crows flying around overhead. You got the farmer out checking his field, probably taking soil samples. They're always traveling their little gators or whatever you call it. And he's talking to somebody. I just don't see him yet. Unless he's on video. Like me. Which he could be. Nope, there's 2 of them out there. So I'll figure out who they are. So I'll just put my phone back in my pocket. And say hi to them. And learn a little bit more about my neighbors. Looks like they're heading for the gator rear real quick. There's a farmer out standing in his field. No, they Didn't notice me go by them until I was already past them. That's the problem, even being out here in the boonies, you should be more aware. I'm coming up to the horses, and guess what I forgot? I forgot to grab an apple off the apple tree. I don't see them out here anyway, so I'll probably be okay there. So even though you're out here in the middle of nowhere, you should still be aware of your surroundings. It's a shame that I've become aware of the people well before they become aware of me. Now granted, I've got training in it. I guess that does give me an advantage. But when you're outside, you should every now and then do a 360 scan. Number one, you might see things of pleasant interest, you know. Number two, it makes you a little harder to sneak up on. I understand when people get mugged in the park or subway or the street, you know, the predator, you know, the animal that they are, is looking for somebody who's not paying attention. Or they're looking for somebody who looks very timid and not paying attention. They don't go after somebody who's looking them in the eye. And even if they come and want to start some of that shit, I find it really easy to shut them down. I don't do it often, but there are times there's a benefit being 6'4" and putting somebody in their place that are being rude. I did it at work yesterday. Guy's like, well, I'm taking this piece of equipment and it's happening. And I stood up and made it plainly aware I was a good foot taller than he was. And I told him, you need to find a better way to ask. Because at the moment I don't really need that piece of equipment. And if you truly need it to do your job, I have no problem lending it out to you. But don't tell me this is happening, because I will definitely delay that for you. And I think the gentleman realized he had pushed the wrong button. And it's kind of scary how fast I can go there. I don't go there very often. You know, maybe once a decade. But it doesn't take me long to get there. And it's just being rude. You need to use something. Just go, hey, mind if I use that? I need it for this. And 9 times out of 10, I'll have no problem with it unless I have to use it. But this, while I'm taking it and it's happening, would you like to make a bet? So he recanted his words and rephrased it in the form of asking if it'd be okay. And then I let him have it. The equipment that is. So I think that's the difference between people forgetting that they're face to face and not online. You know, you get all those keyboard warriors. You know, and that's why I stay off of Twitter. Those people there are just hateful to the extreme, and they would never talk to one each other face to face. But because they're protected behind the keyboard, they got all sorts of things to say. Usually hateful. And it usually comes from the crowd that's supposed to be tolerant and understanding. You're kidding yourself. So, going to a little bit of a rant, not much, but midterms are coming. You know, if you like the way the direction the country's going, then keep voting for the same people. If you don't, I'd do some research. Alright. I am against the policies of trying to sit there and tell our kids that they should be confused about what gender they are. Because you may be confused. They don't need to be. What he once says is, don't ask me to accept you for a different gender if you can't accept yourself for what you are. So that needs to stay the hell out of the schools. College, you're supposed to teach them. You ain't supposed to doctorate them. Professor, I could care less what your political opinions are. Keep them yourself. Teach the higher end calculus, and biology and botany, and physics, and whatever else. And that's doing that, preaching about what you think should be. Keep it yourself. Or make yourself a YouTube channel. Problem is high school kids are just like a sponge. And unfortunately, they will listen to the first person that talks to them and pays attention to them without doing some research. Do some research. A lot of stuff that's being spouted on the TV is fundamentally wrong. I'm the old keep it simple. You know, treat people how you want to be treated. Work hard. Provide for your family. Be a good friend. And pick good friends around you. You will rise or fall to the level of who you associate with. And what I mean by that, I mean in a moral standard. If you associate with people with high morals and, you know, definitely good people, then you will become one. If you associate people with no morals and low standards, you will sink to their level. Do not sink to their level. And every now and then you gotta take a look at what you're doing. You gotta look back at your last year and am I on the right path or am I varying? You know, I see people that were on a very strong path and then they started to slip. And I would say, hey, what you doing? You know, why are you going down this path? You know, whatever that path may be, whether it's, you know, a behavioral or workout or spiritual or whatever. Every now and then you gotta reevaluate and make sure you're being a good person to yourself. I might be running up to my buddy Bob here, so I'll pause it for a little bit. Alright, I'm back. The neighbor, I just told him if he needed any help, ride or anything like that, I'd help him out. He's out there cooking breakfast. I've already had my first breakfast, and I'll have second breakfast or late brunch, as you may want to call it, when I get back from the walk. I'm also doing some cleaning up in the kitchen. We're getting a new range, which reminds me I need to call Hicks Gas and tell them, see if I can get them to come out and do the conversion for me. If not, I'll do it myself. But you know, gas range needs to be converted to liquid propane, and if you don't put that converter kit in there, bad things happen. So I did it with the last oven. So I do have the ability to do it, but like I said, you know, I do it every 25 years. And the people that do the Hicks gas, well, they do that probably every month or so. And I got the combine coming down. Probably gonna be hitting the bean field here. That looks like what he's set up for. And you got the trucks there with the hoppers. So I'm pretty sure that's what he's here to do. So I would say about maybe half the fields are down. And if they're lucky, they'll get it they'll get the rest of the stuff knocked down before the rains come. Otherwise, I think it's been a very productive year for them. do feel a little bit more energetic than usual. So I think I'm going to go past my 3 mile mark. Probably going to do 3.5 today. I'll pause from time to time just so it doesn't become a hour video. I do appreciate everybody that watches these videos and comments and subscribes and does all other YouTube stuff. And tomorrow will be Big Bench Friday. I think I'm going to go to Shorewood just so I can get my shirt back that I left there. Left my Beaverine shirt there. Kind of attached to that one. Yeah, it's a good place to bench. And it's good seeing those people that I've worked out with for since 2008, some of them. So it's always worth the trip. So everybody get ready for what they say is going to be a cold winter. And make sure you get some extra food and water. And the ability to heat your place. You just never know what the next 6 months will bring us. I do anticipate there being an issue come mid-November for obvious reasons. So be safe, learn what's around your neighborhood, stock up. Even FEMA tells you to have at least 2 weeks food and water. Just in case of power outages, bad weather, snowstorms, things like that. More is better, but at the minimum, you should look in your cover and say, do I have the ability to feed me and my family for 2 weeks? And if you don't, it's an easy fix. 25 pounds bag of rice, about 10 pounds of beans, about 14 cans of different types of meats and vegetables. There you go. And buy a couple cases of water. And you're all set. So you don't have to break your bank. But you might want to do it sooner than later. And then worst case scenario is eat that food over the next year and you'd paid less for it. If you've been paying attention, food has gotten a lot more. Hopefully this recording will keep going because I say I got a number I got to block. I think they realized that blocked one number, so now they've come up with another number. People are a pain in the butt. So tomorrow will be warm weather. Probably Shorewood Fitness in Shorewood, Illinois. Also stop there at Apex Nutrition. Probably pick me up some more weight gainer protein mix. I'm getting down low. And I'm really liking the results that I got with it. And then possibly some more of that takeoff. I'm about 2/3 of the way through. So it'd probably be a good idea to grab another one. And that is the pre-workout that I enjoy using. Seems to do very well here. So here's like the, I would say, 1/3 point around my block here. Yesterday I went street further. This is 1200 road. I went to 1290 and did that loop there. And seeing some nice woods and some, residential areas there I really wasn't aware of. This one I've walked before. I don't know if I feel up to doing it now. I didn't bring any water with me. I wasn't planning on coming out this far. Because once I make the turn and keep going, it gets to be quite a hike. Now what I will do is I will probably go to Mud Creek and see if I can scare up any wildlife. Because that's right there. That's not very far. That's why. There we go. I do want it magnified, but I don't want it magnified that much. So we'll sneak up here and see if I can scare up some ducks or something. And then we'll probably turn around. Otherwise, a 3.5 mile hike becomes a 4.5. And not that I can't do it, but I got some other things I need to do at the house, and that would tie up another 20 minutes of my time. I think I heard a hawk. I just gotta find them. Something just flew overhead. Aha, he's right over there. Well, there's a bluebird. Oh, it's a bluebird. It's a bluebird, that's what's making that noise. Or blue jay, I should be saying. Where is he? I got him? He's there somewhere. There he is. It's a little blue jay. No. I picked him up by his noise. Let's see what we got. Yep, there we go. Got some ducks. Yep, got some ducks. Just quacking away. There they go. There they go. There's 3 of them. And about this way. No ducks. No ducks. He's over there somewhere in the trees. So, there we go. It was kind of worth it. Got to zoom in on a blue jay for my farms channel and some ducks. So I just got 2 shorts there. There's a trail. Now this is where animals often use this path to travel between the roads. So we'll head back now. Don't want to get out there too far. But yeah, I will make the full loop here probably the next week or so. I'll just have to start a little bit earlier, because I still got some things I need to get done for the house. I gotta get that range moved out of the way and get it ready for the new one to be put in. And then gotta remember to call my godson. I think I'm just gonna have Home Depot deliver that door. This installer guy doesn't seem like he's interested at all ever showing up. So I'll call them and just say, listen, just deliver it for free and I'll get somebody to put it in. So you can see the combine out there we've seen coming up the road. He's working the soybeans. And when we get closer, we'll be able to get a better view of them. So let me pause it here for a while. Alrighty. So you can see him. I think you can see him. There we go. Just combining away. That's the soybeans. Looks like this one big huge mower. I found a snake lying on the road. I don't know if he got hit or if he's just too cold and he's trying to warm up. So it looks like maybe a small, yeah, he's still alive. Looks like a small rat snake. He's not very big. Gotta give you an idea, that's my hand. I think he was just needing to warm up. As the sun beats him down, he should warm up a little bit. He's probably even warming up in my hand. Remember, these are cold-blooded. I just seen him laying on the road, and yeah, I think he's alive. He just needs to warm up a bit. My animal rescue of the day. So there's the combine. Like I said, they just mow it down, and soybeans go in the hopper. The rest of it kicks out the back. And it gets filled. He fills up the hoppers up there. And it's probably about a 120-acre field that he'll probably have knocked out of here probably in the next 2 hours. So if you haven't seen how a combine works, there's a close-up for you. Now, before they think I'm spying, I'll wave to them and then continue going. So, let's see, you rescued me a little rat snake. I'm racing the combine. I think we're moving about the same speed. And heading back towards the hacienda. So you never know what you'll see on the road. That poor snake would have become a pancake if it had stayed there too long. But it was just trying to warm up so it could get moving. And it should be able to accomplish that where I put it. So unless I see any more animals of opportunity to film, I'll put it on the pause and keep walking, and once I get close to the house, I'll close it off if need be. Now we got a jumping spider there. There it is. Very pretty. Better get up the road there, buddy. What's up, puppy dogs? What's up there, puppy dogs? Yeah. 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 How you doing there, puppy dogs? All right. Didn't know I turned it around. There they go. So here we are back to Mud Creek. It's been a nice little adventure. Seen a blue jay, some ducks, little rat snake trying to warm up. Start rescued. Jumping spider. Vulture at the beginning. So that's why I enjoy these walks. Just to see the different wildlife. You know, get the opportunity to see what else is on the planet besides myself. And seeing that the environment's still pretty healthy. We do have a lot of prairie grasses here, so we do have snakes and that. It feels nothing but corn, soybean fields. That's pretty rough on them. That's kind of why I let about 8 of my acres go, is to produce habitat. See if those ducks headed down this way. You never know. Whenever I kicked them up about 1.5 miles west of me. Yep. I'm on the tail end of my walk. It's been a good hike. Probably about 3.5 miles, or a little bit more. So plenty to get the blood moving. Get the house, cook me up some food, make some meals for work, and then it'll probably be time to go to work. So this is what I do in my morning to feel alive. Just get out, do some hiking, walking, gardening, canning, lifting, running, yoga, whatever. Get outdoors and see what's around you and enjoy life. And everybody have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.